All right. Quiet on the set. Set it for 5, 4. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nico here, and welcome to your second favorite podcast, episode 20.
Woo!
I'm your host, Mr. Nico, and this is my lovely host, Jada.
Co-host.
Co-host. I mean, I feel like I didn't want to say co-host. I feel like I'm diminishing who you are. You're technically another host.
That was nice of you to say.
I try.
I like co-host though. That's fine.
Okay. So, lovely co-host, Miss Jada. Woo! I miss my sound effects. One day we're gonna have our sounding board and just press it instead of doing it off my laptop.
Oh yeah.
We'll get there. It's episode 20, babe. Are you happy that we did this 20 times already? We did this 20 times.
It has not got annoying, and it has not gotten repetitive. Sometimes I still forget we're doing this.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes it still gets like, what? I got a podcast? Because I was at school, and the old friend from high school who follows me on Instagram said, I saw you was doing a podcast. That's really cool. I was like, how'd you see it? He said, I saw it on Instagram. You reposted it. I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot I did that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I was just talking about it with my other friends, and I see you actually doing it. We were just talking about it, and it's pretty cool. Who's that? Your friend or your boyfriend? That's my boyfriend. And I don't know. I was just like, you could just DM me. Go ahead and watch it if you want to. Throw in some suggestions, comments, and stuff like that. Yeah. It was just cool.
That's good. Those headphones don't feel weird to you?
No.
You got them backwards.
I got them backwards. This is very comfortable because it's not stabbing me with my earrings.
Okay,
so.
That's good. It's all about comfortability. One day we're going to have matching headphones.
I don't want them that awkward big what you was looking for.
See, it'd be cool if I can figure out how to get designs where you get some that size and you can get some this size. Mm-hmm. Obviously I would love this size, but get the logo on there.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
That'd be cool.
I know y'all gonna be happy that this podcast is coming on time this week.
Yeah.
So
recording this on a Sunday, and I'm feeling great.
Sunday it does feel nice to do it on time.
Do it
Sunday
on time.
at 10:07 at night.
And now it makes sense. Like I said, it posts up every Tuesday. Whew. And it does.
We was going through some past 2 weeks.
Yeah. It seemed like it just couldn't get it recorded in time. But yes, we're here. We're here to stay, and clap it up.
Hey, when they're saying like since Toys R Us is closing down, what's the next thing that's from your childhood that's closing down or about to discontinue or whatever? The Sims is actually not going anywhere, and that's from my childhood.
Yeah.
I was about to say we can start talking about The Sims and how we getting into it for real, and that's what we're about to do right after. Let's play The Sims. And I remember when I was younger, we were still playing that, so that's something that ain't going away. Yeah. I'm still sad about Chuck E. Cheese, but
Chuck E. Cheese ain't going nowhere.
You said.
I said, what if? Because I know you like it.
But put it in my head, like Chuck E. Cheese really don't get as much recognition as Dave & Buster's and
places like that. Like those trampoline places and
they getting all the money now.
They're kind of taking over that child place.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see it happening. I wouldn't be surprised if they had to go shut down.
Yeah, me too. That's and that made me think about it.
Yeah. What did you say? Okay, I want to start. We're going to talk about The Sims.
How many lights you need? One of these are giving me a headache. I don't know what it is.
It's probably that one. Because every time I look at it, I'll get blinded. You sure? I mean, because it looks pretty good.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, because it brightens up the back.
I feel like...
Even I wish it was kind of more out the way.
Yeah.
But
you got 3 different lights. I'm like, are they all doing the same thing? Or
most of this one's probably doing the least amount of job than the other ones, though. Okay.
It's fine. I can handle it for another 20, 30. It's fine. Sorry, you can. I'm so sorry.
So The Sims.
Yeah.
All right. Now, based off of Sims 4, not a lot of people are big fans of The Sims 4.
Yes, I'm a little lenient.
Yeah, it's cool looking. Mm-hmm. It's just basically taking the concept of a game that you used to like and making it look all HD looking, and that's probably the plus of all that. But with all these expansion packs and all this stuff, it seems like a very money grabbing. And right now, EA ain't really in the good place right now to be trying to do stuff that seems so money grabbing. I think they had one expansion pack for the pets, and the pets was like $40 for the expansion pack, and then they have another one that's $20. So you pay $60, and you can't get that expansion pack for those pets unless you have the pets.
What is it supposed to include?
It's like the houses, some of the little play stuff that just little accessories for your pets.
I feel like there's only so much you can do for pets. All that for accessories. Yeah. $20, no.
It's not. It's annoying to work to do all that, and it's got like I think it's like 15 expansion packs. It's ridiculous. But I'm like, I think if they keep doing that, you might see Sims stop playing. Like you might see it stop happening, unless Sims 5, whenever that comes out, which is probably like 2020, if anything. But if that comes out, it can't do that anymore. It has to at least come with some good stuff and be a good game, all around game. Because I think the gameplay of it is a little blotchy compared to the people that really love the Sims 2 or Sims 3. They kind of like that stuff. It's like it took stuff away. Like customization as far as clothes is different and all that, but
I say as long as the old ones still work, I'm fine. As long as it still goes in the computer the same way, because you know how some of those old games that went on those square things, they don't work anymore.
Oh, floppy disk?
Yes, they went on the floppy disk. They don't work anymore, or you can't find anything to put them into.
They got converters that you can use.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, see, as long as the Sims old games and I keep the old games and you you bought some more. Yeah. So as long as they work, I will keep playing it 5 years from now. Maybe when I'm stressed from work and I just want to play a game right now.
Yeah. I think it's just cool to live in a world where you could just kind of customize anything.
Right.
And that's probably what makes The Sims such a great game, or just such a good game in general.
You can have multiple baby mamas and baby dads.
And the thing is, with PC gaming, I mean, like, it's still a good thing to have. Like, it's not like consoles took over. It's like PC gaming is still more dominant in their gaming. So the Sims staying over there, it wouldn't really go away as far as I see it going. But I hope Sims 5, I want to make a video about like 10 things that needs to be in Sims 5.
10? Wow.
Yeah. There's a couple things that I feel like needs to be in there, and it's going to be just basically, I feel like if you combine Sims 2 and Sims 3 with Sims 4 looks, it'd be a great game.
It'd be great because Sims 2 was great.
Yeah, I remember playing that more than anything. I dabbled in Sims when I looked at the old gameplay of the Sims, like how it looked. I played it, but I don't think I was really into it too much. I did like create my character, but there was not much customization at that time. It was like, you couldn't really, I don't think it really had a defined face. It was like model here and then move on. And Sims 2 was like, oh, I can do this. I can do this now. I just built my character and built the house. And
that's all you did.
That's it.
You ain't elaborate on nothing.
Nope.
Let them live.
Sometimes I just sit them take the door away and let the house burn.
Oh, yeah. I remember Siani used to do that. I used to hate it. She used to leave my kids in there and everying. Like, Siani, why are you taking the door away? She said, we need to start all over.
I didn't care for that. If I had kids, I wouldn't have done it. I'll probably just be like,
she did not care.
Of course. That's a little too much. I can't do that. That's too evil.
He said, let me get my kids out. She said, nope.
But before I brought up The Sims, what did I say I want to talk about? What do you think? What other companies do you think will shut down?
I want to say like the furniture stores are losing it.
Oh, you mean like any particular furniture store?
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm asking any.
I
particular,
know.
Oh.
But I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I guess, but it's
because I'm like people don't go out to buy furniture anymore.
Yeah, but it's still not like there's nothing really taking over that except for like maybe Amazon. Yeah. And I know Rooms to Go, they do their thing where they deliver
either Claire's or
actually I think I heard that one actually is shutting down.
Really?
Yeah. I think I seen that article.
Or Aeropostale.
Well, you the one that showed me that though? You was like Claire's and I was like I really wasn't.
I think I did.
I wasn't really into Claire's.
I can't remember. We used to call it Aeropostale. Well, I used to call it Aeropostale. People say, what? Aeropostale? I was like, no.
Aeropostale.
I like saying things in my own way.
It's my favorite Oil pastel company. Hero pastel.
Because I say T'Challa and it's T'Challa.
What is that?
Black Panther.
Oh. No, the person's name?
Yeah, his name is T'Challa.
Oh.
And I say T'Challa.
I thought it was some dish you was talking about. I was like, okay, that's interesting the way of saying that.
It does sound like a dish though.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I ain't gonna say next to go, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Party City close down.
I was thinking that, but then I was like,
yeah, it's part of me. It seems like it's gonna take a while for that to happen.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I found like I think I found like streamers or something that were really expensive.
I think as long as there's themed parties, I think there's.
And they got nice wedding stuff.
Yeah, they got little stuff like that you could just buy, and it's not too much money sometimes.
Yeah, like stuff that's. I'm not saying buy your stuff at Party City if you want to do a nice good wedding, but like little things that contribute to your color or little things that contribute to party favors, they have nice stuff at Party City.
And it's just like little stuff that you could just decorate, just throw it around, and not feel bad for doing it because you ain't spending much money on it. I mean, that's what I say. I don't think it'll be a while for Party City to go.
I was thinking that too. I could see where you see that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So I knew Kmart slows down, but I don't think you experienced Kmart. It was
not as hard as like Blockbuster. Yeah. That was hard.
That was sad.
In the Hollywood video, that was hard for us.
I ain't know
growing up in the city, that's all we had. We gonna go get some movies.
See, at one time it was Blockbuster, Movie Gallery, which I think there wasn't no Game Gallery because it was. I don't know what that was, but it was Movie Gallery, Blockbuster, and then I just know that Netflix was coming up, and all they did was deliver DVDs to you.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I know that's
crazy. I was like, they used to send it to your house. That sounds so risky.
That was a subscription thing. Yeah, and you sent it back.
Yeah,
and trust it. But I guess you don't get you ain't get your money. I think they'll still charge your account if it didn't get back. So it's not like it's kind of like Redbox how they do their thing.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was like, what's the one that you see outside the Rite Aids and stuff?
You would think it would be Netflix.
For some reason, I kept thinking Netflix. It's Redbox.
Yeah, so once they did their thing. But that's crazy to think that, well, Netflix still does it. You can still buy DVDs like that, and they'll still deliver it to you. But I don't know, like, what movies that they send out. They show you when you log in. It'll be like on the right corner. It'll be like DVD, and they'll send it out to you.
I wasn't here for Hulu, but you got me into it.
Yeah. Hulu's for the person that likes cable shows, but just don't want to buy cable because they got all the basic ones. Yeah, the basic ones, but they don't also have all the shows that you watch. So there's some episodes you're like,
yeah, they need to put Criminal Minds on there. That's why they'd be making a killing if they do.
Yeah, if they could just keep all the shows. It also have a log. Like how Netflix would do, like they'll have the whole series. So if they do that as well, it'll probably be pretty good. But I don't know what the whole rights you had to do to get that.
I'm just happy with living single. Hopefully that doesn't go away for another year.
I hope so. I hope not either. And also I thought GameStop was going.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that too before we deterred away.
Yeah. Because I thought it was going. That's
the only one hanging on.
Yeah, and they still had their talks of maybe shutting down. I don't want GameStop to go because I like my physical copies, even though mainly you could just download anything now. But it was something about having the physical copy, and then also being able to trade it in to just get some money off of you, even though they may not get you much for it. But I don't know. That sucks. I think, okay, I'm saying this just based off the ones around us, like Best Buy. It seems like they're on their verge of just leaving. I'd be like, you ain't got no cameras. They
ain't got no cameras?
Our camera selection is not that big.
It seems like what's hanging on is phones.
Yeah, they'll have all the accessories for the phones, cases, cords. But doggone it,
Navy laptops and computers, and
that's it. It's like, what else? Why are you here? Why are you here anyway? Now, granted, you know, it'd nice to have another place like that does car stuff. Because they'll put like sound systems and stuff in your car. Some good Best Buys. They got like
Radio Shack.
Yeah, that's gone now. No, I think they exist in some places, but I don't think they're. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was about to go back to Blockbuster, but I think the last Blockbuster was like in Alaska or something like that.
Ooh,
it was something like that. It was something. It was in a way out the way place, but I think that shut down finally too. But Radio Shack, yeah, and it's cool because it's starting to become more of a nostalgic thing, and I see people like with old Radio Shack. What's the things that show you what's in their store?
Advertisement.
Yeah.
Catalogs.
Yeah. Radio Shack catalogs. And that's like a nostalgic thing to have, and it's cool. It's just cool to see that stuff. It's like, I forgot Radio Shack was a thing. It was just another place to get like technology stuff, and it didn't seem like it was expensive, but I didn't pay for stuff when it was out, so I wouldn't have known.
You saw McDonald's closing. You saw a McDonald's closing, and then you wondered if all the McDonald's closed.
If McDonald's goes out of business,
it's the end of the world.
It's the end of the world. It's gotta be.
It stops obesity at its best. That's the start. That's what I think.
But just to think that all McDonald's are closing, that's it. Nothing else. Not remodeling, not
shutting down.
You sell billions of burgers.
Then we saw Chick-fil-A get snatched up.
Yeah. I don't know. I doubt Chick-fil-A will go anywhere anytime soon.
It's too much. It's a lot of construction going on around here.
Right. You think Starbucks will go anywhere?
No. Too many people love Starbucks. There's
so many other places that does exactly what they do. And sometimes cheaper.
Is what it is that I've heard that their coffee is a lot more natural tasting.
Oh.
Like, because you know the difference between McDonald's chicken and Chick-fil-A chicken.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A chicken is awesome.
Yeah. Huh.
It tastes a lot more fresh.
What restaurant you think will shut down that's like well known?
Friendlies. Y'all ain't got no Friendlies out here.
Well, that could just be a location thing. That wouldn't be a
TGI Fridays. That's Slim. Denny's.
Well, yeah. I just started seeing commercials for them, so I don't know what they're doing.
Yogli Mowgli.
Okay. You name these things that are just kind of spread across the place. But I mean, like, you see a lot of it. Like the Waffle Houses, the IHOPs, you see a lot of those. Like, what do you think you're just going to shut down?
Olive Garden need to go. It needs to go. I don't know if it's gonna, but it needs to go.
Why you say that?
Their pasta doesn't taste like pasta anymore. They got the cheap shrimp in there.
It's like
they stingy with the breadsticks now.
Compared to what's the other place you like? Panera Bread?
Yes. That's real pasta. It just don't even look the same. And then the bread is all thin. I ain't never seen the bread that thin. The bread so thin before.
I may have gone to the wrong Olive Garden, but last time I remember going, it was only like 2 pages on the menu, and it was most of it was nothing.
Little plates with only 2 pages, and what Applebee's they need to go to.
Yeah, I think they can. I think those are restaurants that can go, and I wouldn't have. I would probably forgot about it.
We ain't never go there anyway.
But there's somebody out there like, what you talking about, man?
I love my 2 for $20.
I love my 2 for $20. Boy, you were playing, boy. You don't know. You ain't got no good Applebee's out here. That's what that is. It's always talking about
I've never liked Applebee's. So I mean, I know I had that. I had a grandma who used to take us to lunch after church, and that's where she went, Olive Garden or Applebee's.
For the longest, I used to think Arby's was going to be gone.
I've never heard anybody say, "Yeah, I'm going to Arby's." It sounds so good.
Every time,
I've never heard that.
Yeah, anytime like the event happens and they have like the gift cards for Arby's, nobody's excited for those. No one's like, "Oh snap, $10 Arby's card."
Yep.
What do we do with this?
Like how much? How many? What can you get for $10 at Arby's anyway?
You can get a lot of things at Arby's.
I don't know how expensive their food is.
They probably like $3 burgers. They got like the little ham sandwiches and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I just think last time I remember going there, it was very salty.
Oh, you know what else? Sonic. They might go.
Yeah, I think that concept is kind of out of date now. It was kind of cool with the rollerblades, kind of throwing you back to the 50s or 60s or
They
whatever.
have rollerblades on Sonic?
Yeah, they used to. They waitresses and waiters used to roll around. Certain Sonics in the world would still do it, but
yeah, some of them still.
Yeah, that's what they used to do. I don't know. Based off the commercials, it kind of seemed like they'll stick around, but people really still like their food.
You need to start a petition for Cold Stone employees to wear hairnets.
Steak and Shake, but that's just because I don't go, so I don't really think that's the real thing.
A lot of people love Steak and Shake.
Okay.
And what's the other one people love? Dang, it's similar to Steak and Shake. Y'all don't have it here.
Well, then never mind.
Me and Sequita went there. Is when people are on rollerblades and Sorry. Go ahead and change the subject.
I was just about to say, what chicken joint you think will shut down before the others?
I'm hoping Colonel Sanders finally get the boot.
You think KFC will be gone?
I'm hoping, but no.
There's certain places
not.
where KFC is popping. People love that KFC chicken. It's made differently over there.
What is the other competition besides Zaxby's, Popeyes, and KFC?
Zaxby's, Popeyes, KFC, Church's. What's that other chicken place?
Nifty 50s.
Oh, I know nothing about that.
It's amazing. I hope they don't go nowhere, but it's only in Virginia, Pennsylvania, Jersey, and Baltimore. But you were talking about
chicken joints,
chicken places. What else you like? KFC, Popeyes, and Zaxby's.
My bad, I gotta do it myself. KFC, Popeyes, Zaxby's, which I don't really think they're technically the same thing. I think Zaxby's and Chick-fil-A was kind of like the same thing.
Zaxby's has a chicken.
Yeah, but I think as far as competition, Popeyes, KFC, Church's,
Church's, that's what you said.
Yeah, they kind of sell the same style of stuff. You get a
Southern
bucket of
style chicken.
Yeah, you get chicken and everything. But
butterfly.
Zaxby's and Chick-fil-A is kind of like their
okay, I understand.
Comparable.
Gotcha.
I know there's another one I'm thinking about. I mean, I'm not thinking about it, obviously. There's another one that...
Comment below if you know what it is.
Yeah, comment below the chicken joint that I didn't say.
Help us jog our memories.
But yeah, I think out of all those, I think Church's might go early. Because KFC, Popeyes, and there's another place.
You can comment. You can make this title. What's closing next?
Yeah. What else is closing?
What's next?
Huh. Hey, there's another place. That's annoying me.
That tone.
Because I know. Huh. Whatever. Churches.
Do you like Martin's? I know you have some feeling about it.
I don't like Martin's. I used to love the size of their biscuits, but I don't care for the food because it's so greasy and it's so oily.
That's all they do is feed us at work for breakfast.
They have loyal customers though. Loyal with the cups coming in for the refills every morning, same time. They know each other. Lines be packed up in the morning.
You know what used to confuse me is that when I worked at CVB's, people used to come so early to eat pizza.
Yeah.
Greasy pizza.
CC's was like that.
Yeah.
When I was a little.
But at least we had CVB's got this salad bar is about this little.
Yeah.
It ain't. I feel like CC's has better salad bars. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like it's different.
They had. Well, I remember it being bigger, but once again,
and then they have pasta too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, we didn't have that.
They had pasta. They also had brownies.
I can't imagine making
cinnamon
all
rolls.
that. I can't imagine making all that. That's ridiculous.
Now the pizza's about this thin though.
Our pizzas are thin too, and I hated making them.
Oh, you used to make them, yeah. Didn't even think about it.
I made it, cut it, freaking threw it in the trash, put it in the dishes. cutting it was the worst because you had to put your body into it, and I was so little.
Huh.
It was crazy.
So about all the pizza joints, who you think will go first?
Unfortunately, it's probably gonna be Pizza Hut.
Really? Yeah.
I hope Papa John's go first.
Serious, nah, they ain't gonna go first. I think they not the official pizza of the NFL anymore. I think it's Domino's now.
Oh.
I might be wrong on that. Can't look at it.
What else is there?
You got Pizza Hut, you got Papa John's, you got Domino's, you got Stevie B's, you got CC's, you got. A lot of time, other than that, you just have. Well, see, once again, I'm about to go down that road of what's
Pizza Hut replaces Papa John's.
Yeah, it's Pizza Hut.
NFL names Pizza Hut its new official pizza sponsor.
There you go.
Dang. I bet they hurt.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're that hurt. I mean, I do. I think they knew it was bound to happen. They don't think they was ready to re-sign.
Wow.
Because of all the controversy behind
okay.
NFL.
I thought you were going to say something else.
They probably was just like, nah, we good. We're not going to re-sign. Or NFL probably didn't care for them.
And that was all from a tweet?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, I mean.
See how the internet gets you in trouble?
Sometimes I don't really think that ultimately hit the contract. I think they just probably mutually was like, nah.
Yeah. I mean, the internet is tearing a lot of things apart.
Yeah. Sure is. So we went through pizzas. Well, obviously Pizza Hut ain't gonna be the one now.
What social media you think is gonna be next?
To go? You know what? I was just thinking about that the other day. I was just thinking about that the other day. And because I remember, that was like a little trend of social media is coming out and then leaving. So you had like Tagged and, well, I was about to say MySpace, but it's still sticking around, but it's just not, being used at all. Next to go, that's hard to say. In a minute or so, you gotta press the.
No, you can. Okay. I'm not gonna keep it.
It's hard to say exactly which ones will go because you got Twitter, you have Instagram, you have Facebook. Those are like the front runners of social media, and then what else do you have? Snapchat,
Pinterest.
All right. I guess to answer your question, I think Snapchat is probably the next one to go. Yeah, because
there's a lot coming out of there.
But the thing is, they're doing a lot of crap that's not really helping them out. Their new interface doesn't look too well. They keep posting up things that people don't like.
What's the interface?
It's the way it looks.
Oh, I learned a new word.
Their whole look doesn't look right, and then Instagram kind of does exactly what they do, and it gets to a wider audience than Snapchat does. So ultimately, they could be gone, or somebody's gonna buy them and then use it.
I think older people are keeping Facebook alive. It's only older people.
Yeah, because it's another way to connect to the family. Well, yeah, I guess. There's still like people that content creators that do stuff through Facebook, and they still kind of work through them. Yeah. And then I see WWE, they do Facebook Lives, and they do like, exclusively on Facebook Live or whatever. So I'm pretty sure they got a contract with them. I think Facebook probably just paying them to be on there.
I wonder if people of a high stature still sponsored with Facebook or like advertised
through Facebook.
Yeah,
because when you scroll, you get on there, you still see advertisements
of people like Justin or
even like
Jamie.
Musicians.
Yeah, like of a high stature though.
Do they deliver their music through Facebook?
No, just like say follow my Facebook page and you'll see all my updated music or something like that.
No, I don't think so. I think it's mainly Instagram and Twitter. Yeah. Maybe YouTube if they have one. I don't even think that is. And then I see Twitch. They popping up too as far as the streamers go. Getting some mainstream attention because of the whole Drake and him playing Fortnite. Him and Travis Scott playing with a Fortnite streamer Ninja.
What was that live stream? U-Turn or? Was it Ustream?
It was Ustream.
That all the famous people were like, I'm on Ustream, watch me.
What happened to Ustream?
I don't know. It just disappeared.
Really? I do remember Ustream. That's crazy.
I remember because that was the first time I saw Bow Wow.
Ustream. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
I was like, oh my God, it's Bow Wow. He's on my computer.
Oh, that's crazy. So, I guess since we're talking about things that will take over, do you... okay. I was going to say, do you think that it's really going to be a full streaming thing after a while?
I think people like you and me will no longer will be needed in the workforce.
What do you mean?
Like I do several things at work, but it all has to do with people coming into the store. I think people will stop doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you meant?
No.
Oh, sorry.
I did say that one day a machine could take my job with no problem. But I was talking about cable and streaming networks.
Oh, I think it's already happening for me. We just actually had that topic in American government class. Yeah. She basically asked how many hours do you watch TV and does it influence you and blah blah blah. But I was just thinking, like, I really don't watch any more TV. I just stream and look for my own shows.
Yeah. But I think though that the only thing that will keep cable around
is that when they make you buy it as a bundle.
That too, and also if they put out shows or anybody that's still into shows and they put it out on TV, or as long as there's still Super Bowl playing on TV, finals, all those major championships, Olympics, as long as those stuff. Well,
however, when Black Panther goes to cable, I feel like it's going to be highly watched unless people get tired of it.
Oh, what you mean, like in
cable? When Black Panther comes out,
you talking like cable. On like HBO or something?
Yeah,
but you can still stream that.
True. See,
you don't necessarily need the cable for that.
Yeah. So is that HBO getting the money, or because HBO has their own site where you can just stream off the?
I'm thinking it's like this. If there's a movie on HBO, and if you have to have a subscription.
Oh yeah, that's how they do it.
There's like
they
a
say,
percentage
"What's your cable company?"
Goes to maybe somebody viewing it, or either they do that, or as much as they get the rights to play the movie.
Got it. Yep.
I don't know which one it is, but it's probably gonna be something like that. But that'd be that's crazy though, to think that one day cable wouldn't be a real thing. But I don't know. It's kind of hard to say that I'll be okay without cable in general, because most of my shows still extended off of TV. I just didn't watch it at the time. I'm streaming it, but I don't know. It's gonna be hard to get used to or wrap my head around. But I still have an old school mindset though. I still like old things.
Yeah. So
it's kind of hard for me to be like, you know what, whatever, you cable.
You know what I want? I want to buy that old TV that used to take it in turn. That makes that sound like.
Be honest with you, I'll be so behind that. We find a good one with a nice frame to it. I would love to make TVs that look like that, but obviously will work for like HDMI or something. Like just have that frame, but have a nice looking newer model TV. Not a newer model TV, but I still want it to be bubbly looking. How they have the little, dips out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or is that what you're talking about?
I think so.
The ones the dials.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
What
are you shaping with your hand?
Because the TV screen, it comes out. The old TV screens, it curves out.
Right.
I didn't want to do like a flat screen.
Yeah, that's what I don't want.
Yeah, because it wouldn't have looked right.
Let me see. I'm gonna look at 1998.
98. Could you go back further than that? 80 something maybe.
1980, because we had
1988.
Okay, you're right. 1980 television.
Yeah, go back to like 80 something.
It's probably gonna be $1 million.
You might want to go to. You guarantee to get a 60 or 70s. You guarantee to have that type of TV. But if you start getting the 90s, you start just getting a little button and
it just has a button.
Yeah, so go to 70s or 60s. 80s, you see one? So I feel like those are starting to get obsolete.
They sure are.
And in the 80s. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I just love to take old looking frames, and I'm pretty sure there's somebody that's doing that. That would take old frames of sub computer.
$3,000
For what?
Working 1960 vintage.
You funny, buddy.
And it's eBay.
You was funny.
It's working though. I don't even think it has the dial.
$3,000 though. No, that look like a regular little TV.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, funny person. Vintage.
Everybody throwing their stuff away. Where the hoarders at? We need to find a hoarder.
Why would you want to find them? They're not gonna give it to you.
Well,
they'll keep it.
I'm gonna be a psychiatrist, so I
will be manipulative.
Yes,
you villain.
I will manipulate it in a way to where it's like, you gotta let this go. You gotta let it go. More people need this stuff.
No one needs that
for entertainment.
Probably don't even work. Just sitting there. Don't want to give it up.
Paint it.
Ain't gonna paint it. If it's like that time in the 50s where they was trying to go futuristic looking, and apparently didn't really carry on to the future, but those old frames look pretty good, like the old microwave looking things.
I don't remember what microwaves used to look like.
I'm thinking about that design as a microwave, that old look. If you ever played Call of Duty, Nuketown, they mimic that, what 50s thought as the future looking.
Gosh. It's like a big oven.
Yeah. And it looked nice. It looks nice. Or kind of like
oh my gosh, that looks like it's gonna give you cancer. 1960 microwave oven.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna give you cancer. Well, I would not trust it.
I feel like it's gonna explode.
Yeah, or that too.
It seems like one of those ones is gonna be like,
woo. It seems like an iron. You gotta put water in it.
You gotta put some coal in the back, make sure it starts up.
Yeah, don't wait. I ain't got the water yet.
You remember when you have to when you start the lawnmower and there's a little button to put the gas in. It's like a little button because it won't start. You have to press the button. Okay.
I didn't know that, but it's cool. You know, all this technology, and I still got to put water in my ironing. That's what I was thinking when I was doing it. It's like, all this technology, and I still got to put water in this iron.
How would you? Oh, okay.
For it to just heat up.
It would still work.
Like a heater.
But I think the water plays with the steam.
Yeah, it does.
But
it helps take out the steam is the thing that takes out the wrinkles.
Yeah. So
it's just funny. Just give me something that generates steam.
It just generates steam.
We got things that just make air. So
no, honestly, I feel like it probably does exist, but we just don't buy it. So it's not. It might be. It might be a thing where you don't need no water needed iron.
Just say waterproof iron.
Not waterproof. No water needed iron. I don't know how else to say that to make it sound like a good tagline. The new no water needed iron. It seems like it should. You know what? Though, occasionally when I see TV, occasionally when I'm watching TV, I'm not seeing a lot of infomercials.
Yeah, I see a lot of toy stuff, but
I'm also not watching TV late at night either.
Uh-oh.
You see it?
Classic dry iron. Yeah. We just didn't buy it with our cheap self.
Classic dry iron? It sounds like one of those things you put heat on it and then you.
It has a polished chrome plated steel body, cool touch.
It seemed like it just heats up and then you just put it down. You just put it on it like a hot comb. You heat that thing up.
You still thought people use hot combs, which was just crazy to me.
I use a hot comb for my hair.
That's not good.
Yeah, but that was the only way that it was straightened up.
Why do you want to straighten it?
Well, that's when I wanted to see how it looked straight.
Oh, okay.
But if somebody just got a hot iron, just a regular iron, it would just do what your hair's doing. It would just poof out, but that it wouldn't fall down.
This is a blow dried.
But that's how it would look.
A flat iron wouldn't do what a hot comb does.
They just do that.
Maybe they ain't got it.
It needed to be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It needed to be hot, and that's what a hot comb would do. It would be hot enough.
I hated a hot comb.
It was scary.
I'm literally putting what's on the stove in my head. Yeah. That's crazy.
It's a little touch of the sun.
Burning my head off.
It's a new tagline for them hot combs.
I don't see any water supposed to go in there. It just says dry iron. No, all the guys laying down. Maybe I could see a tutorial or something.
Classic dry iron. I don't know what the dry iron means. Aluminum, soil, chrome.
My phone looks so small in your big old hand.
Classic dry iron polish. Oh, you already did this. Looking at the thing. Adjusted temperature control, heal, core, 100,000 watts.
That's for rich people there.
Really? I feel like they don't iron their clothes.
Consuela's doing it.
Consuela. Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Questions
Going
and answers?
back to, what kind of clothing stores do guys...
What
kind of clothing stores do guys even go to? I don't even know.
Where we go to?
Yeah, what stores do guys go to?
For
clothes.
Just clothes in general.
Yeah.
Could be anywhere though. Depends on your style.
Girls have so many.
We all have a lot of stores. It's one thing that I used to keep talking about when women would come into the shoe store. They'll be like, where are all the women's shoes at? Okay, in a shoe store, y'all have a lot less options sometimes, and like a Foot Locker or like those kind of stores. But any other store in the world, there's a whole wall for women's clothing. Men, kids, same little area. Mm-hmm. Maybe young adults, maybe plus size men, but women
everywhere.
So there's one mall in Georgia. I forgot which one it is, but it's got a Macy's, men's Macy's.
Just men's?
Just men's clothing, and that amazed me. I was like, what? It's a whole store dedicated for men's clothing. That's crazy to me.
That's for the Diddy types.
That's crazy. They still say the same things in Macy's. It's just a lot more options. But I'm just like, we don't have a lot of clothes that just in the whole area. You don't, unless you go to a men's warehouse, and you're just like, oh, it's all our men's clothing.
It's like upscale stuff. What about some casual stuff?
Casual clothes. I mean, but if you want some Levi's, you'll go to JCPenney's, Macy's, or something like that. If you're into the Old Navy clothing, then you'll get there. I don't think we have specific places like women do. They'd be like, oh, I'll go here. Like the younger girls.
If you got Hollister clothes, we would not be together.
Hollister? I used to like American Eagle more than anything.
That's
same
okay.
Thing?
No.
Oh.
It's a little.
Hollister doesn't make clothes for me.
Yeah.
For a 2X man, there's just they don't make clothes for me.
A big man.
It stops at large.
It sure does.
And the pants stop at 28.
That's why we wonder, do people who are short and really big, do they have to like get special clothes? I've never seen clothes that big. They just like have it all.
Sometimes they can wear a large and be fine, or an extra large and be fine. But like for me,
the men that are mostly stomach and no legs.
Oh yeah, well then they have to get a bigger shirt because they're going for the wideness of the shirt.
Some men just don't care. They let their whole stomach hang out the bottom of the shirt. Ew.
There's a big and tall section, which sometimes those, if they have their belly out too much, then they might have to shop there and get a large, tall.
Okay.
You get that specific.
Seems hard to find those.
It is. I mean, a shirt that you like in that, then yeah, it would be a little hard.
They got stuff for big women, but none for men. Sucks.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess. I don't really know that one. But I know that that's the reason why I get 2X's, because they're long enough. Extra large sometimes don't reach my waist. It'll just be like, oh, yeah, it's wide enough, but it's just not long enough. So that's the reason why I go for the 2X. Maybe do I go for the 2X?
You seem like your eyes are dimming. Are you getting sleepy?
I've been talking. doing 20 episodes of this, well, technically 19 of these episodes.
It's like you're squinting.
You realize talking straight and thinking the whole time, it wears you out. So every time we do this podcast, I'd go from, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Nico here too. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's whatever. Just, I don't know. That, and I realized that when I'm in during these doggone episodes and I be hearing myself going, and then I'm just looking at you, and then I can see you're just like
cute
all over the place, and I'm like,
I'm just looking around.
I can't even keep your attention. I can't keep my own attention.
You are keeping my attention. That's not true. It's just
see how you looked away from me when you said that.
Just
it's not real. You said, you
is real.
You are. You do keep my attention. It's like as you're saying that, you're not looking at me.
I don't like staring people in the eye.
Yeah, I don't like people with. I'm gonna rephrase that. No. I can't stare at people in the eye that have like bright color eyes, and they do this, like they kind of look at you, and they like you got these bold brown, blue, hazel eyes, and they're like doing this. I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like staring at you now. Okay. But I could look at people in the eyes though and just be like,
it's hard. I don't want to keep doing it.
But if you're like talking to me and you're looking down a couple times, I'm doing the same thing. Yeah. If you're keep me eye contact, I'm just kind of like, maybe I'll pay attention if I stare at your eyes, but I'm not. I still can't pay attention. But yeah, my energy does go down.
All right, then take us home, then, Pooh.
No, we good.
We at 50.
We almost there.
We almost there.
We
can talk a little bit more.
We can talk a little more.
I'm staying here all night.
All night. We can do it.
It's only 11 o'clock. I ain't gotta work tomorrow. That's why I'm dying. Like, you know, like.
Don't you be on that boot. Yeah. You remember the clean version? Don't you be on that boot. Yeah. Don't you be on that boot. Yeah.
I can't stop thinking about. Let me tell y'all a story real quick.
Let me tell you that story.
I can't stop. So I had a little incident with my vehicle. I mean, it's still driving and all that. So I had this mechanic that I used to go to who was like, he portrayed himself as family. I did not consider him as family. He got way too comfortable. He was very inappropriate. Not inappropriate to where I had to bust his head to the white meat, but just inappropriate. Like, he got too comfortable. Like, I'm paying you to do a job. Don't be asking me about my boyfriend. Don't be asking me about why I wear my hair like this. Don't be asking me why I sleep all the time. Just do your job and there. So I've known him for a while, maybe like a year now. And he tells me the same problem I went to him about last year. He upped the price. Last time I paid like $200 for it. And I came back and for the same problem, maybe 2 or 3 parts in the middle, and he charged me for like $400. I was like, that don't sound right. So I went to this other man who lives closer, very professional, and has his own shop. He said, I'll fix it for $200. Mind you, I'm buying the parts. I'm buying all my parts. And I guess that's it. Yeah, just buying my parts, and I'm just paying for the labor. I was trying to say something. I thought something else I was bringing to the table. Shit.
So I'll buy my parts. And
you so sleepy.
And I got them delivered.
Yeah, everything.
So it's trying to make a list of things, trying to make it seem like they do it a lot.
Yeah.
I gotta wake up.
I felt like it was more than that.
I gotta brush my teeth. I gotta make breakfast. I gotta start my car up. You just telling me things you gotta do anyway. Don't act like it's like a hindering your time. Go ahead, man.
It's funny. I see how everybody says that you can't trust everybody to fix your car, and everybody don't know how to fix it. And da 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 da. No. I checked his license though. He know what he doing. in a place where you got car lots and fixing your cars or getting a house, you always have to think they're trying to gyp you. Yeah.
Because sometimes they are.
Yeah, he came off real like I'm this. I got my own money. I got 2 houses and like I don't care. Just fix my
I don't care
car.
for the people that I don't care for the people that try to sell me as if, hey man, if you don't do this now, man, it's gonna be it's gonna. And now, granted, sometimes I can hear in your tone of your voice you really mean that, like it's genuine. But there's sometimes it's kind of like I'm trying to convince you before you even give me an answer. Mm-hmm. I'm like
I'm trying to give you an answer before you even come up with your own in your own mind.
Or I felt like you wasn't really trying to help me today, but now you seem like you are. Mm-hmm. It's like, no, you just trying to get some more money out of me. But I don't know. You got to watch out.
I feel like if you give me a price, you thinking about it. I asked how much it's going to cost, and he looked at it and was like, it's going to be about $480. And I was like, where did this number come from? He said, I got to pay my guys. How many people do it take to fix this one side, this one part on this car?
Like, you know what? Let me know how much you paying them each.
He said, I'm giving you a good discount. We usually charge $110 an hour. That sound like $110 an hour, but he works on high. What's it called?
High end cars.
Yeah. My car ain't high end.
See, that's the thing. If you go to anybody that does high end cars, they're gonna charge you high end.
Well, yeah, I went to him because